Hello!
Hi everyone.
Good evening.
How are you all doing?
I don't know if it's the heat or what tonight, guys, but we have had some technical issues going on. So I do apologise in advance if anything goes a bit
Being funny, I was
skewed.
here. Well, I don't think there is something going on because I was, sat watching it back because I hadn't seen it for a while, and I thought I heard my front door open. Went to check, and obviously it was locked. So that was a bit freaky.
It's the heat as well, isn't it? Everybody's so bloody hot.
Horrendous.
So what we were talking about yesterday over the pub.
The heat in September.
Sorry, guys, I'm just moving the chat over onto my other screen so I can see it. Proper disorganised mess today.
Hello, Diane. Hi, Sarah. Janet Sweeney, Janet Southwood, and our Sarah from Perfect Therapies. How are you all doing? Good to see you today, Sarah.
Hello, everybody. Right, cool.
Hey, have you seen this, everyone? If I press the heart, we get love hearts. Oh, can you see them all? Are they floating up your screen like mine? Hi, Anthony.
It's a ghost party. Look, I'm pressing the party button now.
Yeah, why not? Hi, Adam. Oh, I knew. Oh.
So, that's it, guys. That's the end of Heskin. End of all the Heskin episodes. That's 4 episodes we've done there for Heskin. We've got the shops and then the house. So, what do we all think? Did we enjoy it?
I thought that was far too quick, personally, myself, but I really want to go back.
Well, the last episode.
I think there's more to be explored.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Far too quick for the episode, or in general, like you want to just do more.
No, I want to do more.
Yeah.
We've been there 18 months now, and that was filmed like over 12 months ago, and there's so much happened since. Now Spirit have got to know who we are and everything like that. We're welcomed there now.
Yeah,
we were only there like 6 months beforehand, weren't we?
Yeah, 100%.
And now 18 months into it, they know when we're arriving, and I really do think that if Lynn would say, because I apologise, Lynn, Aaron didn't know your name's not Linda before he'd sent it off, and your name is Lynn if you're watching, so we do apologise.
I do apologise. I definitely didn't know that.
I know you didn't. I know.
I always call her Linda.
Do you?
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you want to read that one out?
No, you're alright. My head's big enough. I don't need to.
Again, Aaron, your voice was fantastic. Well done, Pamela. Aaron, there was.
Cheers, Janet.
Why have you retracted your message, Jan? Do you know it was Anthony? Do you know it's a ghost show? Oh, bless him. This is Anthony.
That's Adam, not Anthony.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I hope it is a ghost show. What we're just doing small talk
here,
a lot. Yeah, definitely. So obviously moving on a little bit. Oh, Anthony said it was not long enough, that episode, but thank you, SPI, for all that you do. Oh, thanks, Anthony. Yeah, it was shorter. It was a bit shorter. I think we've got technical issues with Ian there, by the looks.
You've gone frozen.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
I'm
you.
back here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I ain't touching anything because I am not technical minded. So I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to speak to everybody and listen to you.
Yeah.
And Sarah, thank you. I love SPI Friday nights. Perfect. I'm going to call her Perfect instead of Sarah because we've got 2 Sarahs on. And so Perfect, and she is perfect. She's amazing. She loves her SPI Friday nights. Thank you.
Yeah, and just think as well, when it gets darker as well, closer to Halloween, it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better as we go along, really, and sort of build on what we're doing.
Freckles here. Hi. Welcome. That's all Linda from Freckles Boutique in Heskin Shopping Village as well.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Simon. You okay, mate?
Hi, Simon.
And I
So yeah, as I was saying with that episode being too short, I think it was it 20 something minutes long? Let's have a look.
I don't know. Probably was it?
20
enough.
Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I think we need to go back and film some other areas.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
I will speak to Lynn as I promised.
Sarah wants to see you frightened.
Doesn't happen.
Sadistic, that Sarah. Sadistic. Right. Well, what we'll do is then we'll do a cap over this episode really quickly, because to be honest with you, I don't know how much more we can say than what we've already said in the last live, and then we'll go about our means and start looking at some other stuff as well, because I think the idea is on the streams moving forward we'll do X amount of time recapping on the episode, probably not as long as we normally like we have been doing the last couple of lives, and then we're going to just look at like fresh content. We're going to look at stuff. If people want to submit videos to us for review, we'll do a bit of that. So I think that's the plan moving forward. Would you agree, Mother?
I certainly agree, son. I do. How about you, Ian?
Yeah, I think it's we got to move forward bit by bit and introduce new things all the time, as much as we can do.
And our Diane is definitely 100,000,000% joining us next week, aren't you, our Di?
She says yes.
Oh, good.
She's telling me telepathically.
Oh. That's good then.
Yeah. Right.
I need glasses on to read.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's get this done. I also just want to apologise. I always point out the technical things if we have any technical things going on. We had to go to our reserve sound for a certain portion. Let me just check something, because I think you both look really funny in the screen there, and I don't know why.
I look funny. That's not nice.
No, just more technical difficulties adding onto the night. Do you know what? It doesn't matter as long as they can hear you. They can see you. 1 second. 1 second. Right, cool. Let's go. We can skip past this.
Along the run.
Skip past that. That's just Alan explaining what happened to Julie. I mean, I do feel like we should probably just recap a little bit on what happened with Julie. Ian, I mean, you pulled her out of it, didn't you? And I believe wasn't she sick as well? Like, didn't it make her feel physically like she actually vomited?
Yeah, she felt this huge weight on her shoulders, pushing her down, like almost being pushed down into the ground. So we had to we drawled the spirit out of her, but she's still very nauseous. We had to take her outside very quickly, I seem to remember.
Yeah.
Well,
but she wouldn't come back in at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Diane took her out, yes. I mean, and obviously sat with her for quite some time, both outside.
Yeah.
And she was too frightened to come back in.
No, well, she didn't come back in at all, did she?
Event.
No.
No, it's quite an event for her. I think it's unnerved her quite considerably.
Yeah.
That certainly was at that point anyway. And, in all fairness, she struggled for the rest of the night. Can't really say much more than that, really. It's a shame.
Well, she didn't come back. She didn't come back in. She didn't come back in, did she?
I think she came in and sat and had a coffee in the dining room area.
Yeah.
And we kept on checking on her, but no. And she was very tired and everything like that. It just drained her completely.
Yeah, that's what happened to me in the shopping village. It was a similar sort of scenario. It was just complete being overwhelmed and taken over. Di there. She sat in Di's car for a while as well.
She did die, you're right, yeah.
Yeah. So just really, really quickly recapping that scenario. we were doing the spirit box. Julie was stood up, and she got so overwhelmed by what was going on, she collapsed. On the voice box, we had some quite dark things coming out of it regarding murder and some other things as well that I'm not going to repeat because of YouTube's policies, but it's quite dark. If you haven't watched it, I really do suggest you go back and watch it when you get the chance.
Really, absolutely.
But it definitely, I feel like that definitely sort of
connected.
That was, yeah, and it was arguably a darker energy. It's definitely a darker energy. I mean, the story in itself's dark, isn't it? So there's going to be a psychological element to it.
There was definitely a story. We were getting told a story of what happened in that building. And that's what it seems to be like every time we go. There's a story that goes with it, because I think there was 44 families that lived there, going back, many, many, many years. And what was there before that was an old Heskin hall as well, and that was just been added on over the years.
I think it's in the Doomsday Book, isn't it? It goes that far back. And then somebody else pointed out last week as well about bygone times only being a stone's throw away. The land's pretty much connected, with it being a barracks. There was a barracks there, wasn't there, for the
That's right,
Roundhead soldiers.
Yeah. So,
and that's where we all died. Possibly everybody that did die.
Yeah.
Because we all died, and we're at the front door. Was the house? Yeah, she is okay, Sarah. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's that, and then let's sort of get into the activity a little bit. Yeah, we were on a reserved microphone here for some reason because the audio failed on the other camera. I don't know why. So there's a slight inconsistency with the audio, so I do apologise. It's only in this scene. But these things do happen from time to time, or pretty much any time we go out and do anything, to be fair, but still. Right, let's see what
it's music. That's all you've got to do. The music box is just set. It should settle. Here's the ball.
So straight away we're back in focused on this area again. This is where we heard the dragon from Sai's recording. Sai was one of our members that came with us a couple of weeks ago when we had a public investigation there. And it really seems to be a hotspot for activity, doesn't it?
It does. And I had to apologise to Simon because I could not hear or see anything that you guys were hearing last week. I was literally having a conversation, interrupting you, and you weren't hearing what I was saying. And I was like seeing and feeling. So I apologise for that.
But it's technical, isn't it? It's not. It's all new to you. All this stuff. It's.
Technology is very new to me. I'm quite good with technology. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to setting all this stuff up, once I get used to it, I'm completely fine.
That's bloom from the infrared light, I think, and a little bit of pixelation because there's a slight quality degradation there from thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's just infrared light. That.
Doorway and corridor leading down to the room's always quite active.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this area in itself's ridiculous.
And that's what goes back. Sorry, Aaron, I was just going back to Diane then, since that I missed in the doorway. And that is another thing why night vision, you get so much pixelation. But if we went back into colour, you wouldn't see that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we need to do more in the day in colour.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think night vision has its place. Night vision definitely has its place, and we will definitely keep using it. But to have it in colour as well, just the quality. I mean, it's a different kettle of fish between the camera we use for the infrared and the camera we're using for the intro shots and the interviews and all that sort of stuff. So,
Sarah's saying, is the other doorway? There was a man. Which doorway, Sarah?
I think she's referring to this one. No, hang on, that's the same door. No, that's the same. Hang on.
The passageway, you mean?
That one.
Right, okay.
That one. Again.
We get a lot of activity down there, hell of a lot.
Yeah, I was saying as well to my group when we were coming round here, this area seems to be like a block, so the negative energy seems to linger around here. But coming in, you've got the female energy.
Yeah,
where
the female.
Yeah, but it's almost like the male energy can't interact with the female energy. It's like some sort of block going on.
It's almost like a balance field, isn't it? Good and bad, if you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Which we need to go back on.
Yeah. But you can see there, I'm having issues with my camera.
There's this getting energies picking up again in here.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, what's happening? A lot of the equipment is starting to affect the equipment. Also, the equipment our cameramen are using as well. We've got Aaron, we've got Ian. Aaron's camera just...
Yeah, at this point, my camera shut down. We're relying solely on Ian's camera here. Yeah, we're not using mine at all.
Down. We're hearing footsteps in the other room. Who's that? Who's that?
I mean, that's full-on footsteps on the wood.
100%.
And that kind of backs up again what Si captured on his EVP, apart from it's more of a dragon, like a dragon sound.
Those footsteps are very clear. Very clear indeed.
Yeah, clear as day. Janet saying different times. Yeah, quite possibly it could be different time periods, and if that was the case, perhaps they wouldn't be able to interact. There's definitely a theory.
Well, the other day, I found some kind of blueprints of Heskin Hall, which I've never seen before. And everybody knows I like the room where the mezzanine is, where the stairs go up, and there's a table, and then you walk through to the coaching house, I call it. That room, that's off where the staircase is to your left of the staircase.
Yeah.
That was the main kitchen. That big fireplace was the kitchen fireplace.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So all the smells.
I wouldn't mind looking at that, actually.
Yeah, all the smells we're getting. It makes sense if it was a kitchen.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's very... The amount of smells that come from that area, it's pretty insane, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Sarah 100% can hear the footstep. Yeah, it's hard to argue against that one.
Who's that? Did you hear that? On the door. Scratching or something by the door. Can you step away for me? Step away from the ball.
Can you move the ball?
Pushes off the step.
Wouldn't that be a sight if that happened?
Oh, yeah.
Heskin Hall, did you live here? If you did...
Go on, Mum.
At bygone times, people that were in my group a few years back, we were downstairs on floor 6, and that ball levitated off the chair. It literally lifted up off the chair and rolled back.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me with bygone times.
And there was like 12 people who witnessed it.
Yeah. Oh, Janet's saying there she remembers that.
Yeah, I remember at bygone jam.
Give us a sign.
What I've just seen was a swirl of dark smoke. To me, that's what it looked like. Just in between where that chair and dressing table is. It's like a swirl.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
To tell the truth, I can't remember. And that's me being honest. So much happened over the years, Aaron, and I'm just trying to think. And we do get a mist all the time. And when Diane mentioned that before, I remembered it.
It's quite common, isn't it? A lot of members that come along with us see like shimmery, watery type figures, and
and I'm being deadly honest there, because that night I was already battled about this doll, which we're going to talk about. Did we talk about that last week, guys? Remind me.
We mentioned it.
We mentioned it, but didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. I think my head was still with that doll.
Yeah,
it really, really was, but I can't remember. I can remember seeing it, and it was between, and it was just swirling and swirling, and then it had gone. But I have seen it not since.
Well, there's been multiple reports of that
Yeah.
sighting as well. So, yeah. Let's skip it ahead a little bit. So, what you've got going on here on the trigger object?
You play it from there a bit.
Can I ask you, did you affect my friend?
That beeping noise you can hear there isn't the proximity of the REM going off. That particular REM pod actually detects, obviously proximity as well, but that particular beeps for fluctuations in temperature. And what's interesting is that ball's going off at the same time that the temperature's dropping, which, again, a lot of paranormal activity tends to happen where the temperature will fluctuate. But as that temperature fluctuates, we always record higher levels of electromagnetic field energy going on. And then when you've got trigger objects going off as well, it just all backs itself up with each other. And that's the importance of this equipment that we use.
Yeah. And where I saw the dark mist was, see where the mirror is? It was like with the chair, it was right in the centre. And it was just swirling and swirling and swirling.
Yeah.
And I really wanted somebody to just be standing there.
If only, eh?
I know.
If only. Children on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a red letter day and a half. Anyway, yeah.
Can I just stop that there, Aaron, and zoom into that mirror. Mirror. Is
There?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Please.
a cam. Yeah, don't worry.
Well, don't worry. What is it?
Come on.
No, it looks.
Are you off to help? Do you want us to help you?
Interesting.
Looks like a girl.
No, it's you. It's got to be you.
I haven't got her.
Well, I was watching that area slightly later on.
We take
Where
that
the
picture
table
off.
is,
Like that for you.
there's like a mist. It disappears.
Yeah.
I'm not
Looks
sure
like
the
a girl
pixelation
to
of the
me.
camera.
It doesn't move. It doesn't move though, does it? That's the problem.
No, it looks like, to me, I can see a white dress, I can see dark hair, eyes and nose. I'm not wrong.
A white dress.
That's what I can see, Aaron.
Don't forget, things that look white on infrared are a different colour.
I know a dark, I know the black, yeah.
Temperature on the RAM.
Yeah.
Come on, come
There you go.
forward.
We've got a fluctuation in temperature.
All right,
On the
Sarah's
trigger
saying she
object
can see what I can see.
Can
I can see it. I can definitely see
Did you
it.
affect my friend?
But is the face moving?
Come on.
Are you off to help? Do you want us to help you?
That's what I see as well.
I 100% see it. But
That's Alan now. But
There.
once you turn, yeah, that's Alan. That's
Is it?
Alan. But it was, yeah, that's Alan. That. But
that's what
as
I'm
the
looking at.
Ah, right. No, so, but the camera's just.
So what are we looking at here? That's Alan. Are we looking up?
Yeah, it was up, but Alan's right. And when I said it looked like a girl, this is how pixelation, how people turn around and say they're looking. But
Yeah.
it is Alan. You're right. But
Yeah.
now, because the frame moved,
He was
Yeah.
seeing
working out.
where
So
she was
this is
looking.
why
She was
it's good to look at, because people said, "Oh,
looking
look, it's
towards this
paranormal."
Yeah.
corner, yeah.
And because it
She was
kept
looking
on
towards
moving.
this corner.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
definitely it's definitely
Yeah.
Alan, because when he moves his hand, which you can see in shot
Yeah.
here, you can see it in the mirror as well.
Yeah.
The camera's
No, okay.
he was
That
seeing
was
where
Alan.
she was looking. She was looking towards
What's his
this
hand
corner, yeah.
show now
She
there?
was
Look.
looking towards this corner.
No, it
Yeah,
is. That's when I turned
Yeah.
round. As the frame was moving, I thought, no, it's Alan. But
Yeah.
before that, right at the beginning, when we started talking about it, it looked like there was a lady with long dark hair and a white dress on. That's what I could see.
Yeah, that's it, and it goes to show how easy it is to matrix with things.
Yeah. Well, when
100%.
people say, "Oh, there's something in the picture" or something like that, that's exactly. On my first glance, I thought there was a woman or
Yeah.
a child looking straight back at me. More I watched it, I realised that it was Alan because he moved.
Yeah. I was about to whip myself because I was like, well, hang on a minute.
You
Like,
didn't see
how,
that
how
one.
The, how the hell have I missed that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ooh,
debunked.
going quick.
Yeah, debunked.
Come on,
So
closer.
that's the temperature dropping. That beat. So to the spirits that are clearly in this room with us right now, That's a 360 degree recorder, so all that does is it'll record on all axes, which is really handy when you're doing EVPs and things. Yeah, very, very sensitive microphone.
This device in my hand will allow you to communicate with us. To this device in my hand.
So that's a significant decrease in temperature. So at that stage, I've obviously noticed that the temperature's going down. We've got the trigger object going off. We've got the K2s going off. This would be a perfect opportunity, whether you're a seasoned paranormal investigator or it's your first time investigating, to crack out anything that can record sound. Because if you're going to catch an electronic voice phenomenon, this would be the scenario where you would be catching it.
That's strong, that.
Come on, come forward. Come on, come forward. Come on, come forward.
Building.
I'm not really sure what that was.
Come on, come forward. 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 Come on, come.
There's like a sound. There's like a quite a sharp breath, but it's. Hang on.
It sounds like oh.
Come on, come forward.
That's me mum going, come on, come forward.
Come on, come forward.
But underneath that.
Come on, come
There
forward.
is a breath.
Come on, come forward. Come on, come forward.
Yeah.
Use our energies. No.
Yeah.
What did I say no for?
No idea.
I'm just thinking if that's like a.
I feel as if we're trapped. We're trapped in here. I know we're not.
That's
We're
why
actually
I
feeling
felt
a bit
surrounded, didn't we?
trapped.
Yeah. You do. And I think specifically if you're a female in that room, you're going to feel it even more so than you do as a male.
I'm just looking in that mirror now, and definitely no, it's not there. It definitely was Alan, but it just and going back to that, it just shows what what the eyes can focus on.
Definitely. Anthony, to me, there was a female moaning as well just after Pam spoke. Maybe. I'm gonna agree to disagree with you on that one, mate. Purely because
we do get a woman there, don't we? A child, a woman.
Well, it's not just that. To me, it sounds like it was you. Like because you were calling out at the same time. You see. What?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong.
That's not settling, Alan.
I can see.
Okay. Thank you. Come closer.
So, just in case you don't know how this works, it fires an infrared beam, and the minute that infrared beam's broken, the music box will start playing. That's pointing at the door.
At the door, yeah.
See that flash then?
Look
there.
Okay. Thank you. Come closer.
Or maybe not.
Come on.
Might have been just me.
Wow. Who's in front of it? Who would have been with this ball?
Yeah.
What do you get closer to it?
So for it to get faster, you have to be closer to it.
I'd go closer, go faster. Closer you get.
What?
Wow. This is setting the ball off.
And that is pointing directly.
Camera's struggling to pull focus there as well.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. God, stick quick, Alan.
Is it the child?
Just before that, seemed to be something move across the top of the table in front of Pam. Not sure what it was.
You just wanted that scene to go back on again, didn't you?
It's on round circle.
Is it the child group, do you think?
Are you something to do with the Molyneux? Come to the left.
Wow, that's amazing. Can you do that again? Is the temperature now? Do you think it just frightened it away?
This might be somebody.
What's
Maybe
that noise? Hang on, Pam.
just think that this might be somebody down that, and I just think that this might be somebody.
What's
Maybe
that noise? Hang on, Pam. What's that noise? I've never heard that. That's the REM pod.
That's right, that was the temperature increasing, wasn't it?
SOS again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it was getting warmer.
If you want us to leave, give us a sign you want us to leave.
I think we should move on into that other room.
Who is it who said, save me?
So that's referring to when we were
Who
trying
is it
to
who
get Julie
stepped
out of the room.
forward in front of Julie
Must have reviewed the footage whilst we were in there then.
and asked to be saved? Can you give me your name?
We went down and we reviewed it because we had a break, didn't we? So we
Was
wanted
this a
to find
spirit
out
of a
what was
child?
going on.
Yeah.
Was this somebody else? He picked up somebody saying... Julie wasn't aware. And we just left to go and have a little look around. I mean, she went in that room, the little room Pam's talking about. And she said she got touched.
Yeah.
When Julie come out, she said, I don't...
Both going off. Can you do that again if that was you?
Not a lot happened in this room really, did it?
No. I just had a banging headache by the end of the night.
Hang on.
What's that noise?
Is that yes?
Towards...
What's that noise?
Sounds like hay.
What's that noise?
There was a box of set towards the staircase.
Okay.
Where they said they've seen or they've heard something running up and downstairs.
Right, okay.
You
Okay,
gone
if
quiet
there's
again,
anyone
Ed?
that would like to speak to us, please come towards this table.
What's that, Ian?
Freezing again.
Are you
You're
freezing?
freezing.
Oh, Ian's
Am I?
freezing. No, you're fine,
Okay.
you're fine.
Okay. Di, what do you mean we did? We heard
no, she's
No,
talking
you
about...
still were freezing to me.
She's talking about us refusing watching the footage back when we went downstairs.
All right, yeah, we did. Yeah, we went down, yeah. Thanks,
Janet,
Dan.
Janet heard hay. Sarah heard hay. Yeah, I'll go with hay.
Funny.
Yeah.
What's a long knife doing on the table? There's no cutlery.
I mean, that could be just sheer...
Yeah, I think, yeah, because look, it's a fish knife, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it could just be absolute, like, just be there, like...
Be there,
there's,
yeah.
there's other
Because
kitchen
we
bits there and dining room stuff.
Because we
there,
didn't check the table or anything like that beforehand, did we?
No.
Even though we all react to it, like, but I didn't. We didn't check the table.
No.
That's it.
What?
Wow. Did before.
Did you buy the video?
Like really sick.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Like really sick. Like really sick.
Did
What
before.
am I talking about
Did you
then?
buy the video open this door?
No, go for it.
Like really sick.
Why the hell am I saying, like, really sick there?
Come on.
I don't know. You never.
That'd be funny.
I don't remember you saying that at the time.
What's a long knife doing on the table? There's no cutlery.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Wow.
You look through the tables, there's nothing out.
There's no cutlery. Bit scary.
And you walk the floors.
Oh, there's a cut.
If you have any spirits in the building,
I feel really
Oh,
nauseous.
there we go.
sick.
Yeah, exactly what I did before.
Did you buy the video open this door?
No, go for it.
Like really sick.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
That gave me shivers, that. Like, it's clearly something. He said you had you said you felt sick, Aaron. They said really sick. Yeah. That noise though just creeps me out.
I know.
Like really sick.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you
Does it say
affecting us?
Aaron?
I don't think so.
Like really sick.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Sounds like
Yeah, as if he's agreeing.
yeah.
Who are you?
Now, right. This I wanted to do so much when I watched this back, and I was getting it all ready for YouTube, because you've got to remember this was a full episode. Like, part 1, part 2 was just one thing. I wanted to add so much more into this particular bit, because I feel like whatever spirit was here is mocking me, literally mocking me.
Yeah.
And that noise you can hear, I've just put voice because I wanted other people to make a decision as to what it was, but it sounds like he's making sick noises.
Who are you? Can you try and use it? But
It's like someone going, "Ugh," and the thing is, we don't
Yeah.
we don't even pick it up. don't hear it. Sarah says like a growl. Yeah, it sounds like a retching sound, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
SB7.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Talk to us again through this device. Any
And
harm?
these spirit boxes, Aaron, I've got to admit, I prefer the SB7, the very first original one.
Yeah.
I do, and I think I will get one of them again.
I really like the SB7 too, until your wife puts it through the washing machine.
I know.
Oh dear.
That's Aaron's wife, not my wife. I haven't got a wife. But yeah, it was the way you said that then, wasn't it? But yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely say that.
The PSB11's decent too. It's basically the same thing, just with 2.
It is, but that
you
7
can run it
was
with just
just
one.
amazing.
I know, and the best one that we ever had was the Radio Shack hack one. So
Yes.
when they first came out, like, oh god, it must have been at least 15 years ago.
Yeah, 14 years, yeah.
I think that was one of the very first pieces of equipment we bought for SPI.
Yeah, it was.
The Radio Shack hacked spirit box.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna get a new SB7 because I did like that.
Yeah, no,
We
they're
had-
good. I don't
yeah.
mind that ghost box, to be fair. They're just the same
Yeah.
thing.
It does exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just got more technology, doesn't it?
Yeah. That sounds cleaner as well on an AM sweep compared to the SB7, because that's the
Yeah,
issue.
it's more
Like,
crackly, isn't it?
yeah,
The same with the 11, both channels on AM, you get a very clean sweep, especially with the ANC.
yeah, exactly. So we can definitely do more with the ghost box, because that's one of my favourite pieces of equipment. So you'll definitely see more with the ghost box.
I don't want to speak.
That was weird. That.
What happened
you-
then?
Listen to it again.
I don't want to speak.
So bewilderment on
But
my
look-
face, because I never heard anything, but I can hear it
Why
now.
did I come out with you don't want to speak? Did anybody hear anybody? Did anybody else hear that?
Listen to the radio. I think you're hearing something through the static that's coming through in the radio. Listen.
I don't
Oh, it is there.
Yeah, I think that's what you're hearing.
want to
Yeah.
speak.
Janet says it's me. It's me. Speak. Maybe. Yeah, Sarah says she can hear speak. Janet said she can hear speak as well.
You're back.
Whoa.
Okay.
Is there any electrical device in that corner?
No. Just radiator.
Whoa. Whoa.
What's all happening?
I could have swore just it. No, you saying that? And it's gone oh my god, it's gone really cold. As you said that, Pam, you spoke and said something. Oh, we are, here we go. I thought you heard someone go and said something.
Sure, we can hear that.
Just radiator.
Whoa. Is there any electrical device in that corner?
No. Just radiator.
Whoa.
Okay.
Is there any electrical device in that corner?
No. Just radiator.
Yeah, you can hear it. Listen again.
No. Just radiator.
Whoa.
You guys hear that?
No, I don't think so.
Listen again.
Yeah, something, but I can't make out
Is
what
there
it
any
is.
electrical device in that corner?
No. Just radiator.
Whoa. Device in that corner.
There's a
No.
sigh as
Alan's
well.
reacting the way he did.
Whoa.
So,
What's all happening?
I could have swore just it. No, you saying that?
Like what you can hear, like it's because he's talking, because you're talking, it's hard to hear, but you can hear like a Di said she heard a sigh, I heard the sigh, but I could also hear like a noise as well.
Yeah, so I could just sort of whisper him. I couldn't make out what he was saying.
Yeah,
I think the banks there is when we move the chairs.
yeah. There's it's very rickety, the house, and like the noises that come off the floorboards are insane. A big intake of breath. Yeah, Janet, you can definitely hear that.
And it's gone oh my god, it's gone really cold. As you said that, Pam, you spoke and said something. Oh, we are, here we go. I thought you heard someone go and said something.
Okay.
Right? And now I've got goozies coming all the way through.
Yeah.
This happened last time, same thing, didn't it?
I believe a gentleman died in here, in his bed. His bed was where Aaron is.
oh, thanks for that.
I'm sorry, is that correct? Was your bed where Aaron is?
That's some proper deep breathing, that. And I know Ian can breathe deep, but that's me with the camera, not Ian.
No, I'm not a medium. I'm not a psychic. I'm sensitive to spirit, and I do believe a man died of a lung condition in there, and a lady that is related to the Kershaw family. There possibly is a link to that as well. And a couple of our members that have been were sat in these chairs, and they heard breathing down their throat. And we believe he had his bed there, looking out the window. So
I think Anthony had a tight throat in this room as well when we were in there.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I do believe he
Did
died.
Simon as well?
Yeah, Simon felt something as well. Yeah. I think he did. I'm not sure actually.
Simon,
Yeah, sure,
did you hear anything? You're here.
There was definitely somebody else that had felt like tightness on their throat.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and confusion, Anthony said as well.
Oh, yeah, sounds about
We
right.
hear you breathe. Who said no?
Right, so here we go. You can touch this device in your hand. You go towards that device on the floor. There's a build-up of energy there.
Come
You
on.
can feel it. Come through. Come on, step forward. We're here to talk to you. We mean you no harm, we come with respect.
I can smell roast beef here.
Food.
So, you were talking about where the original kitchen was, Mum. Are we above that there?
Staircase up. Oh yeah, we are.
Well,
Are we? No, we're not. No, we're not.
we're not. Right.
We're at the front of the house there. That was more to this at the back of the house.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
I feel like my head's going to be knocked off its shoulders.
that's me. That's all they do. They create lights and noise.
Come on.
But Did you hear that?
I thought it was knocking.
It just like creaks, like someone had walked through. Have you just entered the room?
I don't know.
Aaron, can you hear that?
Yeah, it's not on the it's on Ian's thing.
Oh.
Ian?
Yeah.
Is your house haunted?
My house, yeah.
Have you got... Is your dog barking?
No, there's a dog over the back somewhere barking.
Didn't sound like...
My dog does make very little noise, very rarely barks.
I like how he casually just goes, yeah, my house is haunted. And...
Exactly. Yeah. Put the REM pod in my hall, goes balmy.
I know, yeah.
So the music box, so does everything else.
Me and Chloe always say we'd rather live in a haunted house than not a haunted house. It just makes
Well,
more...
say,
It's
Well,
more
I don't live
interesting,
in a
isn't it?
haunted house.
pardon?
I don't. This is my house.
Ian, Simon's just said he didn't feel anything in this room. Mandy, who was sat to his left, felt a sore throat though. I knew there was a second person with a sore throat in there.
Definitely.
Because there was Anthony and Mandy. So this was just more back confirmation.
Or have you left the room? Actually touch.
Yeah, Aaron, can we just stop again? Sorry.
Yeah.
Right, Janet, did you hear talking, Janet Sweeney? Because I definitely heard that. Before I heard talking, when we asked Ian what he did.
Oh yeah, I heard something coming from Ian's thing as well, 100%.
There's definitely talking then.
We'll have to watch the stream back later and find out what it was.
Yeah, and
Well, I'm going to get stick figures in this room. This was Ashley's room.
Okay. So he's joining in and watching us with us. Hi.
May well be.
Sarah, I think that's just the pixelation again from what the lights in Alan's hand.
Yeah, again, it's very, very easy to matrix images there.
Yeah.
If you see a pattern, it can create shapes and stuff.
I feel on edge here.
I feel like my head's going to explode.
Hint.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Did you hear creaking?
There's something going on.
We went,
Tell us something. Something you want to say? Do you want to tell us something?
I'm hearing noises again.
So am I. Not in my house.
Ian, that's 100% coming from your house, mate.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me.
It definitely is a man talking, going,
I keep telling them to be quiet while they have to go, but they don't seem so much notice sometimes. I'm not bothered by them. They're quite happy to stay here.
That's fine.
Eh?
That bang sounds very similar to the one that Si captured on his recording.
Sounds like dragging, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very similar to what Si captured. Hang on, let me play it again.
Please tell me that's not one of the chairs moving.
And that is the end of that. That's the Heskin episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Over and out until we have another episode there.
We should film at Ian's home? I don't think so. We wouldn't do that secretly, would we?
Just go into his private space with all the cameras and be like, "Hey, ghost,
come and say hello."
Yeah,
Hello.
I didn't mind the Heskin Hall episode. I do feel like the shopping village was.
Oh yeah, 100,000,000%.
I think because I had a bit more of a personal experience there.
Absolutely.
I believe the shopping village was just absolutely outstanding.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah,
and I feel at home there. Believe it or not.
I think we'll do the other part of it.
Yeah,
the part where we used to go and have our meals in the summer.
Yeah.
That part definitely has some activity in it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no complaints.
So there's still room to do more.
Yeah, definitely.
Whilst we're just looking to show you this other little episode, we just want to go over a few little bits. I would just like to say congratulations to Simon Helmstead, because you're our first competition winner of our t-shirts. So I will get that in the post to you ASAP.
And just so you know, I can show you all what they look like.
I was going to say, do you want to show what they look like?
Are we ready for this? Might have to go full screen for this bad boy. So that's the front of it. This is a prototype print, but I don't think my camera's doing any justice. Where's it gone? Hang on.
I don't see nothing.
Hang on, I am awful at this. Bear with me. You won't be able to, Ian.
No, I can. No, you saw it then, Aaron. I can see it on my phone on as well.
That's the front, and then ignore the crop on the ghost head.
Yes.
Ignore that crop, but that's on
Aaron. That's the front. Aaron,
no,
that's the front.
That's the back.
That's the back now.
Are you watching the stream?
No, I'm watching it on the what's it called?
Yeah, there's a delay.
So I'll have that in the post to you as ASAP. We're just waiting for our stock to come back in now. We ordered some to see what it would look like and everything, and we will get them out to you as soon as we can. So congratulations, Simon.
Yeah.
Yes, Di, I've got yours.
Janet, you've literally just read our minds there. That's exactly what we're about to do for a little bit. Yeah.
And I'm being really. I'm just going to shoot and get another drink of water because I'm really warm. And I'll speak to you in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Anybody want one?
Yeah, have a pint, please.
Yeah.
Right, let's get us back on here. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna have a little look at some of our old footage / evidence. We go back 10 years, so it's absolutely perfectly fine to ask that perfect therapies. If everybody could like the video, that would be absolutely amazing, because it'll just help with the YouTube algorithm and all that jazz. And you definitely don't ever have to ask to say that. Crack on. I think Mum wanted to have a little look at Lydia Abbey, didn't she?
Did so earlier.
Yeah. I'll get it ready. God, that's going back some years ago. See, I posted it 6 years ago, but it's older than 6 years. So don't even think Jacob was born when we made this.
We did that a couple of times. I got a fantastic Mal voice growling at me.
Where, in Lydia Abbey?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm back.
Right, I've got the Lydia. You said Lydia Abbey, didn't you, before?
Let's do whatever, I don't mind.
Hang on, Anthony, is it possible to have a look at the girls on the stairs? Yeah, children on the stairs, let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Right, there's 2 versions, so we'll go through the story with this. One's only 39 seconds and the other's 53. So, let's get this one up. So basically, we investigated... we should go back here, you know. We really should. At Stanley Palace in Chester. And it's an old Tudor townhouse, basically.
Again, just let me shut my door, please. I've got guests staying, so...
And it's actually that popular. The Americans actually wanted to purchase it, knock it down, and transport it back to America. It's that famous, the building. And it was owned by the Warburton family? Am I right in thinking that?
You're right. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Anyway, cut a long story short, we've got cameras literally all over the building, and we're not long set up, and I'm sat on a chair there, and then we've got our friend Joanne, who used to come along to the nights with us, and we're just having a cup of tea. We're just literally having a conversation and having a cup of tea, and we're not discussing anything.
No, because our investigations didn't start till 9 o'clock back then. And it was like, as you say, it's 9:15. We were just waiting for another person to arrive, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was late.
Yeah, we were just chilling. And So I'll let you watch it. This is the. Well, we'll put it on first.
Just amazing.
So, basically, the reason why this is so shaky is because this is a recording of a recording, and what happened was it was about a week later after this, and we set the DVR box up just to watch the footage back, and my little boy had not long been born. What's that? Yeah, June. That was 8th of June. So 28th of June. Yeah. So my little boy was like a proper little baby at the time, and I had him on the rocker on the table. And then I had this on the telly, and I seen that happen, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I recorded it off my phone, sent it round to my mum, to Alan, to some other people, and they all said the same thing. What the hell is that? And I just threw it on the YouTube, like didn't think anything of it at all, and it just went insane. Like
within 4 hours, it was on in the New York Times.
Yeah,
and it's been on TV shows, the best British haunted. Is it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. It went on the British 100 best ghosts, or some videos and stuff.
Yeah, it was on a Channel 5 top 100 ghosts. If you go on our like page, there's a video somewhere. But literally overnight, it got like 100,000 views straight away, and I mean everybody's like, "That's awesome, blah blah," which is great. And then other people like, "Sadly, I don't see no ghosts, only dust reflections. I saw nothing but some dust." There's a lot of comments about the quality of the video because the quality of the video is shite. I'll openly admit it, but it's literally me stood in front of my telly with a camera. So, me being the way I was like, right, we need to get the actual footage, download it, bang it on to YouTube. So that's what we did, and this is it. This is the raw footage off the DVR box, so it's not shaky at all. Yep.
You can see the little girl in the middle. She turns her head and see her eyes, her nose, her mouth. It looks like she's got her hair's all like rolled at the sides.
It's an amazing piece of footage.
Yeah. And Simon, knock it down and take it to America. Is that the most American thing ever? And make sure they go square. Exactly. Honestly, I mean, I wasn't surprised when they said it that they wanted to take it back, but I think Chester Council jumped in the end, didn't they? And just said no.
We will go there, but if we take members with us, there'll only be like 10 of you because it is quite small.
Well, it's 2 floors, isn't it? Basically, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So this is just inverted, so you can see the shapes better. And that's it. That is the children on the stairs. Or what we've named it, the children on the stairs. We don't know if the children or not. So I designed the ghost. If you're wondering who designed it, yeah. Go on, Mum. What were you going to say?
I can't remember. Sorry, it's just been a long week. Long few
it really
days.
has, isn't it?
Yeah. A long few days. Sorry, my mind's gone blank. You know what? I listen to Radio Mercy all the time now, and especially when I'm driving to Heskin. I have it on at the weekends because I help Sarah out sometimes, and I listen to them. And you know what? They're so natural. They just have a laugh, and I just feel like that was like my head has gone completely blank then. Can't remember, and it's just like them. You know, they're busy talking, and all of a sudden their minds go blank, and they can't remember what they're talking about or anything. And that's what we want this to be, don't we? We want this to be as natural.
Yeah,
everything.
Just a bunch of paranormal enthusiasts.
Yeah.
This is how big the children on the stairs blew up. You can.
On the 30th of May 2014, Shefton Paranormal unknowingly captured one of the world's most exciting pieces of paranormal evidence in recent years. The footage went global, creating more questions than answers. Sefton Paranormal return to delve deeper into the mystery of the children on the stairs.
So don't laugh at us at this. This is when we were really camera shy.
I still am camera shy.
Yeah, there's a bad echo coming from somewhere. There's a bad
Hello. Is it me?
I don't know.
I can see you. I can hear you.
Hang on, just let me make sure they've got the doors shut because I think they're what. Can you shut your doors, please? Sarah, Janet, can you shut the door? I've got my sister on my knee staying with me. Or turn the telly down.
Now watch how cheesy this is. Hello, and tonight we are revisiting Stanley Palace. Last time we were here, we captured a strange apparition on the staircase. We hope for that to happen again.
Yeah, well, we think it was 3 children, and the middle one being a little girl. If you have a look back on our previous footage,
God.
you see her head.
The nerves, we're all so nervous.
Her eyes, her nose, her mouth, which is really interesting. Hopefully tonight, like Aaron's just said, we're going to catch them again. We've had a lot of K2 over the last 10 minutes or so. A few orbs coming down the staircase. So hopefully, you know, we will catch them again, or somebody, hopefully.
Yeah, this footage actually went worldwide.
Can we just stop that right there?
South America.
What?
Right. You look so young on it, Aaron. Do I not look young on it? That's like 9 years.
It's certainly a difference in age, as you can see that clearly now.
You can see, can't you? I look bloody haggard now.
You're saying I look old, Ian?
Not as bad as me. Still a long way to catch up.
I'm not gonna put you all through the misery of watching this. So
no, let's not.
Derby passed the house over to
There's our Jack.
Yeah, good old Jackie boy there.
99-year lease. It is now.
That's literally how big the place is. So that camera there is that staircase, and then you've got the floor upstairs, which is just that, and that's it. It is only a small location. Anthony's saying you look like a teenager.
Thank you.
I do think we should book this again though, and we should definitely make a new episode because it just makes sense to do so.
Well, if anybody wants to go, let me know, and I will speak to Janet, who runs the bookings and stuff. But I don't think we've got time this year, and we're quite busy, aren't we? But I can definitely get it booked for probably January if anybody's interested in joining us. 10 people. I wouldn't say it's big enough for it anymore.
No, I mean we could always do book it twice if there's enough interest.
But another thing that was interesting, the last time we were there, we had one of our members that was with us called Debbie, and she had a voice recorder on. We asked, "Do you know where we are?" And it came up Chester.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. And then haven't we got EVPs of children from Stanley Palace as well?
Yes,
I've got a fantastic EVP in that big room downstairs, the courtroom.
And the John Bull Seagop house in Sunny Wigan.
Sunny Wigan. Oh yes, did you tell me about that the other day? Perfect. Yeah. Sure you did.
God, I mean.
So there is a window there, and everybody turned round and said, "Was it the shadow?" I swear, hand on heart, we blacked all the windows out with these great big boards, so there was no light in there at all.
Whose radio's on?
I don't know. That's like just. I think that's us right in the other side of the where the kitchen bit is.
Right. Okay.
That's my mum calling out now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it now.
Oh, there's the
Well,
children.
Julia saw 2 children sat on the bottom of the stairs when we were there last time.
Loads of that. But the best part is now, if you type in here, look, Stanley Palace. The amount of business we must have given.
Yeah, we did.
Stanley
I
Palace.
got told. Yeah, it just went mad after what's it called? After we went and caught that. I've not seen that one.
Which one? That one?
No, the top one.
Oh, it was only posted a year ago.
Stanley Palace
this is our footage.
was built in 1591 and initially belonged to MP and lawyer Sir Peter Warburton. Upon his death in 1621, the house passed to his daughter Elizabeth, whose husband, Sir Thomas Stanley, gave the house its name. The house was eventually converted to apartments in the early 19th century and became a boys' school in the 1870s. Eventually, ownership found its way to Chester City Council in 1928, who remain the owners today. The building is now said to have an incredibly changeable atmosphere, with constant temperature changes which has been put down to supernatural causes. Multiple people have been reported seeing spirits in the house, convincing many people that Stanley Palace is indeed haunted. The spirit of Elizabeth, the previous owner who inherited the house from her father, has been seen wandering the halls, as has the ghost of a man dressed flamboyantly in a gold and white outfit. He's said to appear for just a few seconds before mysteriously vanishing into thin air.
Not heard that one before. Gold and white outfit.
Another ghost is the spirit of a lady known as Edie, who has even been caught on camera sitting at a piano. During that same video, a chair was reportedly caught moving across the room.
Yeah, the piano in the room.
Perhaps the most unnerving spectre spotted at Stanley Palace is the spirit of a little girl that had been spotted on the stairs as though she had fallen down them. This has led people to speculate that perhaps this is the ghost of a girl who died on those very stairs. One witness who saw this ghost reported seeing a blue light emerge from the little girl's body and float up towards the ceiling before the light and the girl both vanished. It would seem that this is not the only child who haunts Stanley Palace, as a caretaker has reported hearing the sound of children laughing and playing when the building was empty. And that's not the only disembodied sound heard inside Stanley Palace, as people have also reported hearing the voice of a lady singing. The house is also said to often be filled with an unexplained mist, as well as strange, unexplained lights. Stanley Palace hit the news in 2014, when paranormal investigators conducted an investigation in the property and claimed to have caught some of the spirits on camera.
His label
paranormal investigators discovered the apparitions while looking back over footage recorded during their investigation. In the clip, investigators Joanne May and Aaron Robinette are sitting in front of the
where they fade in and fade out.
while shapes appear on the stairs behind them.
Brilliant bit of footage.
According to Pamela Robinette, a co-founder of Sefton Paranormal, the apparitions appear to be children, and their hair and facial features can be made out quite clearly in the footage. Interpretations
I love
of this blurry
hearing
video
people's opinions
may
on this
differ,
video.
However, another paranormal investigation in 2016 claimed to have witnessed significant
Okay, well, thank you very much, whoever you are.
Equipment recorded a rapid drop in temperature from 20.5 degrees to 16.8 degrees.
What the hell are those dolls?
And investigators witnessed
That's
furniture.
scary. I wouldn't want to use
A
that.
disembodied voice, apparently shushing the visitors.
Sarah, it's somebody that's posted about Stanley Palace.
However, the only evidence of any paranormal phenomena from that night that isn't witness testimony came in the
That's interesting.
form of a couple of photographs, which surface floating just, which means the mystery of Stanley.
Nah, I'm sorry.
What?
Reflection in the mirror.
I don't know.
Looks like two eyes, a big nose, and goofy teeth.
With a woman with a cloak around her, but
Palace and its numerous ghostly events will remain just that. You just heard an
That
excerpt.
looks staged to me, that
You can
bit.
also find a bunch of extra content on our website, Daffodil.
Oh, we're nice of them to share our footage.
oh, it's all over. Look,
Yeah.
there's loads.
That's Stanley Palace, everyone.
Yeah, it looks authentic, but it wouldn't surprise me if it turned out to be a hoax or a trick of the light.
Nope.
No, definitely not.
No. I swear to anybody that's watching this, and we can put a little paragraph up on there now, that it was pitch black. There was boards with green felt on them, wasn't there, to cover. There was no light in there at all. And there was nobody except for you and Joanne, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get back in there and make a new film. I'm not going to lie to you.
No. Shall I just tell everybody about Heskin, about the doll, and Diane, if you're still with me?
Absolutely, yeah. Forgot about the doll.
Yeah, well, as you go back to the intro, can we go back to the intro a minute?
Yep. We can indeed. On which one? Part 1 or part 2?
It doesn't really matter, does it? Because we see the doll. Yeah, I'll tell you now.
A house shrouded in mystery,
Really
cold-blooded murder, a refuge from reform, corrupted on its very core.
Just tell me when.
The stone walls whisper in the night, watching you.
See it, Aaron. Usually when she sat on the plinth, you can see it.
You into darkness.
On the. Listen to this beauty. When she's. Oh gosh.
Entrance will consume. Soul now belongs to the house. Killer who was
on the window
watching you.
Yeah.
On its very core, blooded murder, blooded in mystery. A house shrouded in mystery, one cold-blooded murder, a refuge into your memories.
Yeah. This bit.
Yeah, I think you see the doll in her hand.
Haunting.
Oh no, sorry, the
Heskin Hall.
Oh. There is a part of the clip where you see she's holding
no escaping. Roaming was
so when she's running down the corridor,
the haunting, refuge from whispering.
Yeah, you see the doll there. After us finishing recording all this, we fetched the doll back down, and I said to Di, let's take her back up because I felt a bit guilty using her. And you know what? She's got funny teeth, but she's a lovely doll. So I literally walked back. I had no cameras on her because I didn't expect to see what we saw. And to this day, I'm still shocked, and I'm not even frightened of dolls, but I am frightened of dolls now. I literally placed her back down, and we went, bye, baby. Just like that. Bye, baby. And the doll's eyes went... and it kept on going.
That was the stuff of nightmares.
I swear to you. I thought, what the hell? Excuse me language. I went, what the F-U-C-K? And I'm being good. And I thought, I've got no camera. I've got no camera on me. I've got nothing on me. Dad was like, we've got nothing. What are we going to do? And this baby is still going, bye-bye, baby. And it was going, keep going. I thought, right, pick the doll up. Because I thought maybe the eyes are just...
Yeah, like the floor, like moving on the floor might have... Yeah.
But they're on springs to stay open.
What the hell?
So I went like that with the eyes, and they just sprung back up. Am I correct, Di? And they were flickering up and down. It was quite scary. It did shake us up, didn't it? We didn't have to run, stay and watch, but it's never done it since, and that baby is still in there. So maybe I need to put. I think in the last one I did move her. But dolls do freak people out, and I've got to admit she did freak us out a little bit, didn't she, Di? But it was still good. It was still being the brat. Ban Sarah Robinson being the brat. Hello, Vincent, whoever you are. Hi. But yeah, it was funny. It really was.
Yeah.
Funny that. I don't think it'll ever leave me. Pretty we weren't filming. Honest to God, that would have been absolutely amazing if we were filming that. We didn't even think to have our phones on us or anything on us to film it. We were literally just putting the props back.
Yeah.
I wonder if you should get some body cams.
Yeah, definitely. But then again, we wouldn't have had them on because we weren't filming. We were just literally taking the doll back.
No, perhaps for future, perhaps for future reference. Perhaps we should walk around with body cams on 24/7.
Start walking.
Never know
around
what you're gonna catch.
Yeah, start walking around with GoPros.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no.
But it was good.
What's the next episode going up?
I think it's going to be America, isn't it? We've promised you, and we will do our best. Again, I apologise because I filmed the Hinsdale house, and as you know, I don't film. I don't operate the camera. So I did as best as I could. We will get Renee with us as well because we live videoed her at the time as well.
Yeah.
There. And again, the Conjuring will be attached to it. I think, are we going to do it in two, Aaron? Or are we going to do it in one? Because
I think it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I'm going to try and merge the Conjuring and the Hinsdale house into one episode. I think, if I can. That's the plan. I'm still working on it. I'm still working all the kinks out.
I made it quite difficult for you, Aaron.
Don't be daft. It's not your fault. You did really good. What you did. It's just obviously it doesn't follow the normal format that we normally do.
Well, the Conjuring's different again, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll let you explain about that one because again, I'm not technical minded. Tell you the truth, the Conjuring, because we filmed the following day. After we flew in, so
you were jet lagged. 100%
I'd hired a car. It took me 5 hours to drive. Again, Di, you're with me on this one. We drove over to the Hinsdale house. The Hinsdale house. We drove over from JFK over to Rhode Island, and it took us 5 hours. And like I said, we were filming that night. I totally forgot the camera bag, so Alan had to go back and get the camera bag. And it just went from where's, and we forgot to put the night vision. What did we forget to do, Aaron? Put the light on it, something, the infrared light on it.
And the mic.
Yeah. But let's go with it because we did catch some good activity on it. So please, I'm so sorry about the video footage. But again, Aaron and Ian weren't with us, sadly.
No.
We did best, didn't we, Di? We were knackered.
You did do your best. You did do your best, and don't worry about it. It's taking a bit longer just to put together. That's all, but we'll sort it out. It's fine. Right. Okay. So we're committing to that, are we? Then that means I need to crack on big time.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to help. So
yeah.
With me and Aaron, we go through Discord. I don't know if anybody knows how we go through together, and we start editing together. So I'm learning as best as I can, being this side of the camera. I'm not learning very fast, but it's better to have two pairs of eyes than one, isn't it?
100%. Yeah. So, right, that's cool then. And then, just trying to think.
And then the week after that will definitely be two-parter of the Royal Arcade in Southport.
Yeah, the Royal Arcade is definitely coming.
Because we've caught some great EVP there.
Yeah.
It's really a die again. We hadn't slept for 2 days. No, we hadn't. We hadn't. Me and Di only had like 5 hours sleep in 4 days.
Don't worry about it. It'll still be good.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah. So I think that brings us to a natural end of this stream. Hope you all enjoyed the Heskin saga that was the 4 episodes we've got there. We're, like I say, we're currently trying to grind as hell as much as possible on the YouTube channel for subscribers and just getting ourselves out there as much as we possibly can. So if I could kindly ask you all to like this video, like all our videos whenever you're on it, watching it, whatever, share it, just get it out there. That'd be excellent.
Yeah, even if you want to go along, start from the top and work all the way down, giving it a... I'm only joking.
You'll see how they progressively get worse and worse and worse and worse in terms of quality.
Oh, no.
But they're getting better and better and better as they go up.
And getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as we go along as well.
Oh, no, they're longer and longer. To be honest with you, the half an hour format I really like. It makes my life much, much easier from an editing perspective.
Yeah.
Just 2 episodes, part 1, part 2. Half an hour one, half an hour another. I know this one was a bit shorter, but
Sarah, I don't get frightened, love. I've done this for far, far, far too long. Aaron, Ian, have you ever seen me frightened?
Yeah.
No.
Aaron, where?
Oh, many times. Many times.
I'll tell you a lie. I made you jump.
Yeah, okay. I might jump, but
I
did jump in the Hinsdale because
Hack Hat Green nuclear bunker about 13, 14 years ago.
Why did
and Twist and Shout.
Yeah, Twist and Shout. There was another place as well. I can't think where it was now.
Yeah, but it's not fright as in fright, though, is it? It's just the fact is...
Hey, we all get scared sometimes. Christ, I'm the one that usually runs.
I don't expect it. Did I get frightened at the... What's it called? See, I forget about it once the night's gone then. Because I do so much and I'm constantly at this all the time. You do forget. But
all
Sarah,
bleeds into one memory, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. If I get frightened, it's going to be on camera.
The attic, that...
Oh, no, yeah.
100%, yeah.
Okay, I do get frightened. I got frightened once. And that was only because I was on the staircase as well, and I thought I was going to be down it.
You'll get to see that episode. You will get to see that episode. That is coming to our YouTube at some point.
Yeah.
But there are, like I say, at the moment I've got a backlog of editing. We're trying to get that done and published. Once that backlog's gone, there are going to be some brand spanking new episodes. And by doing this, we've learnt quite a bit. Like the half an hour format is great. Half an hour format is great. The lives after and all that sort of stuff. And we've got another idea for something else where we do a competition. Whoever wins that competition gets to come with us as the team to film an episode, but that episode will be focused entirely on the person who won the competition. And,
so you'll be doing some vigils?
You're going to be dumped in a dark room on your own, with a camera. So that's something that we definitely want to do at some point. So we got some plans coming, haven't we?
Yeah, but Sarah, you saying I'm busted. I get jumpy. I'm not frightened, it's jumpy more than anything.
You're very professional. You're very professional.
I am. It's what I love doing. We're passionate about it. And I'm more scared of the living than the dead.
You certainly know Yvette Fielding.
No, I don't. No,
we don't do. We try not to do amateur dramatics. I mean, there is an element of psychology that plays in it. I always say this, like you do get scared, and out of everybody, I'm the one usually that runs away. I mean, I'm a lot better these days than I was in the early days. The minute something had happened, I'd be gone. I wouldn't even stick around to find out if it was paranormal or not. I'd just be gone.
It could be just for the bloody wind blowing or something.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
But we'll go over the what's it called again. Lydia Abbey, because Lydia Abbey again. Oliver Cromwell makes his presence, doesn't he, Aaron?
Lydia. To be fair, Lydia Abbey's probably going to be a full episode at some point. I think we're going to go back there and film there because it's a great place. It's only very small, but the activity that we've got there in the past, we need to hit it hard.
Hello.
With the equipment we've got. Hello, you're back.
Yeah,
did you
disappeared on me.
Yeah.
Oh, this disappeared
on me
last week.
Yeah.
So it's not just me.
Right. Well, I think we've drawn this stream into its natural end because we're just blabbing on now.
We're probably all boring you now, aren't we?
Everybody, thank you very much for tuning in and watching us. We really do appreciate the support massively. And we'll see you next Friday for our next live stream.
With our Diane.
Diane will be here next time. So,
she will, sure will.
Yeah.
Okay, over and out, everyone. We'll speak
to you
later,
soon. Guys. Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.